everyone, I am Lubo Marjeline C. I am a BS Ed second year student at Negros Oriental State University. So in this video, I will demonstrate how technology can be used in teaching differential calculus, particularly the topic of derivatives. So technology helps teachers explain difficult concepts visually, engage students in activities, and assess learning efficiently. So in this presentation, I will show how technology supports lesson planning, classroom lectures, student activities, group work, and assessment. As to proceed, we have here lesson planning using technology. As we can see, we have here Microsoft Word, Google Classroom, and YouTube. So in lesson planning, I use Microsoft Word to create a structured lesson plan that includes objectives, materials, procedures, and assessment methods. For example, my objective is for students to find derivatives using basic rules such as the power rule. Now, I need to type the steps of the lesson, including examples like finding the derivative of x squared. Next, based on my own experiences, my professor or teachers upload the lesson materials to Google Classroom. So in doing this, you just need to click create, then material, and upload your PowerPoint slides and worksheets in the tool. So this allows students to download materials before the lesson so that they can study beforehand. So I also use YouTube. I search for short instructional videos on YouTube about derivatives and attach the video link to Google Classroom. So in this way, students can watch the video before class, which helps them understand the topic in advance. So just like what Dr. Narmina did to us, she just post YouTube links to our Google Classroom, and we are about to watch this anytime, anywhere, in our own convenient. So why is this effective? This is effective because students can prepare before class, and materials are organized and accessible in the Google Classroom, and of course, it supports self-paced learning. As to proceed, we have here classroom lectures using technology. So during classroom lectures, we can use PowerPoint slides to explain derivative concepts step by step. For example, we will display the power rule and provide example of functions to differentiate. Now, to make the concept visual, we can open Desmos graphing calculator in our browser. So we just need to type the function of f of x equals x squared. So Desmos automatically plots the curve. Then we can use the tangent line feature to show the slope of the curve at different points. So as we move the point along the curve, student can see how the slope changes. So we can explain that this changing slope is what we call the derivative. So you can just simply search that on YouTube and how to use Desmos in your class. So why this is effective? It is effective because it makes abstract concepts visual. It really helps students understand slopes, and it encourages conceptual understanding, not memorization. So basically, we can use Desmos or GeoGebra to graph functions. Alright, so we have here an example derivative concept. So in this example, I demonstrate how to find the derivative of the function f of x equals x squared. So we just need to type the function into the Desmos and display the graph. Then I add a point to a curve and draw the tangent line at that point. So I show students that the slope of this tangent line is equal to 2x. So I also change the value of x to show how the slope changes accordingly. So this helps students understand that the derivative represents the rate of change of the function. So Desmos is really a helping tool in this kind of function or derivative. So why is this effective? It is effective because it helps students connect formula to graph. It can improve visual learning and reduces confusion in derivatives. As we proceed, we have here classroom activities using technology. For classroom activities, we can create interactive quizzes using Kahoot or Quizzes. So to create a quiz, you just need to log into Quizzes and click Create Quiz. Then type derivative questions such as find the derivative of 3x squared, or you can just simply provide choices including the correct answer, which is 6x. So students join the quiz using their mobile devices. So as they answer questions, score appear instantly on the screen, and these make learning fun and competitive. So this is effective because it can increase student engagement, it provides instant feedback, and of course, it makes learning interactive. As to proceed, we have here group work using technology. We can use Google Docs for collaborative solving and Padlet as well. So for group work, we can assign derivative problems to students' groups using Google Docs. So we can create a shared document and assign each group a problem such as finding the derivative of 5x cubed, and students can type their solutions in real time. And we just need to monitor their progress from our computer. So after solving the problem, groups post their answers on a Padlet. Each group explains their solution, and we can discuss the answer as a class. So for group work activities, we can basically use Google Docs and Padlet. It is effective because it encourages collaboration, it builds problem-solving skills, and also it allows real-time teacher feedback. As we proceed, we have here assessment using technology. We can use Google Forms. So for assessment, we can use Google Forms to create quizzes on derivative rules. We can open Google Forms, click blank form, and add questions such as find the derivative of x cubed, and select multiple choice answers and mark the correct answer. So once students submit their responses, Google Forms automatically calculates scores, which we can review results and immediately identify which topics students find difficult. So this is effective because it saves grading time, it provides quick results, and of course, it helps identify learning gaps. As to proceed, we have here other instructional strategies. We can use Canva and Zoom. So, we can use Canva to create visual materials such as derivative rules, charts, and step-by-step guides. Now, these visuals help students remember formulas easily. Now, if students need extra support, we can conduct online consultation sessions using Zoom. This allows students to ask questions and receive guidance even outside the classroom hours. So this is effective because it supports visual learning, it improves student accessibility, and it encourages continuous learning. So in conclusion, technology plays an important role in teaching derivatives. It helps visualize mathematical concepts, engage students through activities, and supports collaboration and improvement assessment is efficiency. So by integrating digital tools, teacher can make learning derivatives more meaningful and effective. So that's all for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope that you learned something. God bless.